right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Sniper Squad Day Trading. My name is Hassan. We are live. It is Friday, last trading day of the month, and what a rough month it has been. But feeling pretty good about the last few days, and I think I've had some keen realizations. What up, Bobby? And I think we're on the good foot. How's pre-market, Bobby? Appreciate it, man. Hit that like button for me, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. Discord link is in the description. Oh, snaps. Bobby killing the game, bro. Yo, big time. Hey, man, it's been a nice week for you, Bobby. Wave Rider. What up, bro? So, I had like hella levels going on here. Um, hey, money in the bank. Money in the bank. Yo, Helena. Good morning. 2 for 4. Yeah, that's cool, man. 50% ain't bad, bro. As long as you make it more when you win and when you lose, 50% is not bad at all. In fact, if I can get to 50%, oh my God. I'll be very happy. Very happy. Got a lot of challenges going around. We got the Frank and Pond challenge yesterday, and now there's another challenge going in the Discord. If anybody wants to jump in on that with those guys, a little $500 account challenge. Interesting. Not really. I'm hoping something comes up on the scanner after the open. I'm not really too impressed as of now. Hey Helena, did you see that script that I posted in the Discord? Well, the link to the script, the link to the YouTube video with the script. That's what it's all about, Bond. The game of waiting. Yo, what's up, Rob? Appreciate you. Yeah, I tagged you. It's a YouTube video by Webull Traders. It's called The Ultimate Hotkey or something like that. HPQ over yesterday's high could be kind of cool. Wow, how to jump there, HPQ. Wasn't playing.
SMCI.
PENG.
Hmm. No news, eh?
HPQ.
SMCI got the volume going for itself for sure. Spy making all-time highs again. Yeah, maybe get a little something at Hey, what up, Focus? Hit the like button. Por favor. Drink all my tea up before the open.
TBBB.
TBBB. Still loading or just new IPO?
BRUN.
TBBB.
There we go. Um, Ad number one. Oh gosh. Hey, for a credit union. Yeah, it needs to go up to like 47 and then come back down. Maybe we could pick it up around 46. HPQ violently into pre-market high here. Hmm.
HPQ.
Hmm. HPQ. Man, SMCI though. Huh. It's a pretty nice little setup there. SPY going straight up. Where's the relative strength? Clearly on SMCI. Hmm.
F.
Yo, what up, BLT? Good morning. HPE's forward and popped up here with news today. Wow, it's running. ATR on Ford is 86 cents. Kind of weak. 65 billion market cap. Man. Yo, what up, Trey? I think SMCI trying to give me exactly what I
TBBB.
wanted. Chill and wait for that. Wait for that pull back to 46. And then we ride. That's what's up, BLT. Take it easy. How's the month? All Yeah, I heard somebody talking about STG. This is actually not looking too bad at 27 right here. Nice little trend line break to the top side. Look at that
HPQ.
volume. Hmm.
F.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm about to chill out over here on SMCI, man. Ah, see how long we gotta wait today. Mm. It is looking a bit enticing though. It's in the range though. Yeah, it's all kind of problems right there. It's a nice little extension up from 46.
FPS.
Man, I really like the little DOS upgrade, man. I appreciate it often. I think they did pretty good. That's my heart rate, bro. They actually got some cool new skins for this thing that I was thinking about looking into. But I got time for that. It's kind of fun when I'm getting ready to take a trade. My heart rate jumps up. I get all excited. I imagine one day there'll be no change when I take a trade. It'll just be like, meh, another trade. That'll be kind of something cool to track. Cool little metric. It's looking kind of cool over here, though. Kinda. Nah, 15 rejections looking pretty nasty over there. Full retracement off the run up. Yeah, there's no need to look at that. I'm about to just take it off. SMCI is the one to watch. Focus. Yep. Had to take it off my chart tray. Focus. Focus. I will take my swings on this puppy. And nowhere else. Although Ford is kicking some volume, I don't like them cheap stocks with super high market cap. They trade terribly most times. And the range is usually really small. Super thickly traded.
FPS. FPS.
And it took a long time to realize that I needed to focus my attention on the best thing going. Could have easily been in 2 or 3 trades already. FPS. It's a nice little strong start. Pricing of upsized public offering. And this thing gonna go all the way up to the other level. I'm down. Great time to turn it around and come get me. You ain't gotta do all that. You ain't even gotta do all that.
HPQ.
Man, congrats on the green month, BLT. Green on the year? STG. Spiky pre-market, then got real quiet. Dang, SMCI. No chill. No chill. Market has no chill either. What's Nvidia doing?
FNGU.
Fungu. No cap.
HPQ.
Your water wings. 2% rule. That's what's up. So I know we doing something different with the risk and stuff, Trey. But what's the intraday change that's gonna make next month different? Just need to press the buttons. Right on. That's what's up. That ain't no small thing. That's not a small thing. All right, 1668.
PENG.
FNGU.
As far as turning up the risk, BLT. Yeah, winning is difficult. Winning brings about a whole nother set of challenges. That's crazy. Oh yeah, just take a medium swing. I like the risk ladder concept Ben introduced me to. It's still quite a bit of jump of risk once you get further down the ladder, but in the beginning, I mean, you're doubling your risk, but you start at like $2 or $5, and then you double as you build cushion. So I was doing the 15R cushion in between doubling, and then if you lose 6 or 7R, you can just drop back down before you deplete your entire cushion. Man, yeah. I mean, most of the mistakes I make are mistakes that I've made over and over and over again. Literally the same mistakes. It's just like, dang, bro, if you could just stop doing this, you really could probably get somewhere. It's a lot easier said than done, though. That's for sure. All right, 2 cent lower. Come on, man. This is a great time to pull it on back. Pull it on back. Yeah. Yeah, just stay the course, bro. It don't happen instantly. Those big swings, even if it worked one time, that time that it doesn't, it's so destructive, man. Not only to your account, but to your mental, you know? So yeah, bro, stick to it, man. Sounds like you're doing great though. Man, SMCI, bro.
FNGU.
Look at that bounce off yesterday's high. Nice little low volume 2 candle pullback. Which didn't look too bad based on this start. But it's like it would have been kind of hard
F.
to trade without getting stoked. So it's time for that 15-minute red to print. Hopefully. It's really strong, though. Binance. That's not so bad. Well, it's not that I'm trading off of the 15-minute red. That just tells me that it's had a long enough pullback to where I can start looking for an entry on the 5. But yeah, if I don't have an entry near the level, then it's not going down. It's not going down. And we got the new 15 and still no red. Still going up. Not much volume on that wide range candle there. That's a little odd.
F.
I'm gonna have some more tea. Stanford, what's up, bro? STG, okay, getting some life back in it off the lows. F it sounds like you about to buy the break of 5. Sounds very scary, Stanford. I am scared for you. Billy! Billy, no! Billy gets paid sometimes, though. It happens. SPY over 758. All right.
FNGU.
Man, SMCI grinding real nice on that EMA, bro. Might not get to come back. Be another day of waiting until this little spot right here might have been it. You can't even get a red 5-minute print. Nah. I'm just peeping the scene. Go straight up to the level, huh? All right, Spy's pulling back. Maybe we can finally get a pullback. Sheesh. Yep, Billy got Destructo raid over here. What was last high day? 508. Went up to 518. 10 cent. That ain't bad. Okay, you had reasonable expectations too, Stanford, to 515. It got there. Bruh, all gas, no brakes on SMCI. Level to level.
F.
Yeah, I get it, Rob. I just like seeing what's going on, man. Just gonna hide all the price action, not see what's happening. That's all. Gosh, SMCI. It's like the market is testing my patience to see if I'm really willing to be patient with another day of just sitting and watching something go straight up. See if you really want to be patient or not. Finally. Maybe. Yeah, I
FNGU.
had Ford up for a second. What's your thoughts on Ford, Rob? I don't particularly like
F.
cheaper stocks with really high market caps, but I'm curious what you got to say. It's just on my scanner at the top. Yeah, it is a gazillion shares. It's such a grindy stock. 200G. Come on down. Okay. Get this 5 minute close. Yeah, I drive a Ford van for work. My work van. I don't particularly care for Ford, but the van does pretty good. Pretty much run that thing into the dirt and it keeps running. Could be. See what it does here. Wait for this 5 minute candle to close and see what it's looking like. Try not to jump the gun here. It's like to get the perfect entry, you really got to be willing to miss it. Found on road dead. I remember those. Remember the Calvin stickers of him peeing on the car symbol, peeing on the Chevy symbol, or peeing on the Ford symbol, depending on what you drive. Well, come on, drop it back down.
WT.
It's that after hours high. Well, if I'm gonna play on pre-market high, to me, I feel like this is important.
Order filled.
Stop super.
Order filled.
Ooh. Ew.
Order filled.
BRUN. BRUN.
Waiting for that big candle to come in, man. Think so, Pond. We'll see.
Order filled.
Mm. Morning, Knox. Thanks, Knox. So, definitely back in over 7.
Order filled.
Nah, we still cool, calm, and collected, Trey. Man, I sure wish that thing would stay over 47. Might be coming down to that initial 46 level I wanted. Yeah. We're about to find out. No, I traded yesterday, BLT. I had a nice trade yesterday. Yeah, this is PMH. It holds sometimes. E.
F. TEO.
Order filled.
Dang.
WT.
Mhm. Oh yeah, we're definitely using that fourth swing. Oh, there it is.
BRKR.
Two.
Order filled.
F. BRKR.
Miracle margin. uh, I bet he won't miracle pay my platform fee next month. Damn, that's a big old fat red candle there. Because this is the best one. Not at the moment. Gotta wait for my 2 red candles, man. Oh, we definitely betting more. Why did I? Why didn't I? Nah, I ain't want to double down. I'm waiting for some confirmation. It must be new.
ALKS.
Damn. Well, guess we crapped out on this one, boys.
Order filled.
You ain't see no error message. uh, gonna come right down to the level I initially wanted at the open. Pond, I understand that you believe that this is all gambling and that there's no skill involved and there's no way to systematically become successful via patterns and volume and stuff like that. But I'm starting to feel like you're antagonizing me. I don't like it. I got a long way to go to become the trader that I believe that I can be. So, I mean, there's that level. Mm-mm-mm. Mm.
BRUN.
Golly, look at the spy.
TEO. TEO.
What's up, Montana? Montana. I'm gone for 2 seconds. It's going all right. I mean, the sell-off is quite astonishing on the SPY. I can't say that that probably doesn't have something to do with this thing's lack of recovery, but could also stop taking stabs at it at any moment. Yeah, same thing I'm seeing here on the SPY. Quite interesting.
Order filled.
It's an interesting freeze. It's going to be a little wall at 23. There goes that.
BRKR.
Wow, look at the market now.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
LPL.
What's up, OG? What's going on with IB? Oh yeah, yeah, I'd be pissed too.
TEO.
Order filled.
LPL. TEO.
Order filled.
Am I aware of the previous high? What do you mean? I gotta use the restroom real quick, yo.
FPS.
Yeah, I'm definitely added. I added here. I sold here, added back, sold here. Looking for a place to add back again. Just needed to give myself some breathing room. I literally had $2 left of risk. So when I entered here, instead of sizing for a stop here, I sized for a stop under 45.50. Give myself some breathing room, and went up a R right here, so I took half off of that, added
BRKR.
back, and took another half off there. Um, what good comes
FPS.
from this trade? I mean, I guess I just wanted to see if I could do it. If I could scalp my way back, and you know, just trade the chart and sell where I think I should sell and buy where I think I should buy. And I mean, so far, it's going pretty well. I think I'm done with pre-market high though. Yeah, that's the thing about it. That's the thing about it.
TEO. TEO. LPL.
What was that? 47.19 and 45. I hope it don't break 19 yet. I want it to come back down. Need a good 10-minute pullback. Down to like 46.75-ish. Mm-hmm. So I can add more. I know, ain't that crazy, Montana? I see the spy over here acting crazy. Look at that spike down. Man, that's where I wanted to pull back to. I hope it follows through down a bit.
Order filled.
Trading the chart right now, Montana. Pretty good to me. What I trade? Mm,
FPS. FPS.
Order filled.
TEO.
All right, OG. What's up, Supernova? Well, we're at the end of the road here, so this will be the end. Shall I stop out?
TEO.
Thanks, Montana.
Yeah, it definitely keeps it interesting, Montana.
Appreciate you, Trey. Yeah, me too, Rob. Back over 47 to be a real comfortable spot. I got you, Rob. Hmm.
TEO.
Need a good strong power candle at this point. I'm on 5 straight to 47. Nice. Um, I think it just might be sector. Um, Dell's AI server results and commentary spark broader investment excitement about AI server demand. So just AI momentum from Dell. Yeah, I wish it stopped going sideways and start mooning again. Really don't want to go red on this thing.
It's looking real sketchy. Playing the levels, Rob. Expecting it to hold them. We've been talking about it here and there. I never really play IPOs, so I don't know what to expect. Be fun to watch though. Nice little volume candle there. Still can't hold 40 though. That was violent.
Order filled.
Dang. You almost had it. Hmm. Feeling like this leg on the market was my destruction, but I also could have been a little more patient. Um,
I wish I would have waited for this candle for my first trade, or well, this candle. Waited for these two red candles to print. Um, and then could have dealt with that stoppage, and then wasn't really another trade after that because it didn't hold the level. Also, I think I'm done with pre-market high as a level. Especially on the mids, it's not nearly as much volume to play off of as there is on like small cap runners that do like 20 million in pre-market. Um, yeah, historical levels only. That would have saved me all of this crap up here. Yeah, that's kind of what got me today, really. Am I changing strat? No, just focusing in on the more important levels. Guess it is a bit of a large cap. This might have been kind of easy. Well, I make more than that sometimes. I actually made over 4 yesterday. I just had to make a loss back. But yeah, I hear you. Spiraled a bit today. Need to hit the broker up for next month to lock in that max loss at 3R again. Rodriguez been trading like 6 years, man. Six with a couple breaks here and there. Yeah, that's the thing. When you get to the larger cap, it definitely wants to follow the market a lot more. That's one thing too to consider. Really been enjoying those trades between 2 and 10 billion. Feel like most of my DRCs on my good days, excuse me, have been trades in that area. Hmm. First person shooter did great. Yeah, got to get better at my levels. I see that as being the major key to getting where I want to be. I think I've been wanting to get rid of pre-market for a while now. And, that's some good I can take from today. That these trades was what broke pre-market straws back. So save that. Um, I mean, I believe it's achievable, but it's still this is still like it's not a proven like perfected process at the same time. You know what I mean? Like I'm still making adjustments here and there and still conquering a lot of my own personal demons as well. Um, I am going to email my broker though and get that max loss down to 3R to force myself into doing that. But no, I'm still down for to commit to that what we talked about, Pon. But I just I don't attribute my inability to um an impossibility. I just these little things just show me that I still got stuff to work on. Um, the margin for error in this game is pretty small as far as your mentality, I would say. No, I don't, Montana. It's not a good screenshot. Forex Factory. Well, that's why I like to focus on catalyst stocks, trading things that have their own unique reason to be moving. And the smaller cap stocks tend to be able to make those moves independent of the market. I didn't really consider that I was trading a larger cap stock in SMCI today. Um, and that slipped in from days where I'm feeling like things are slow and I want to open up the floodgates to more opportunity. Stutter in. What's going on here? That's a better. Yeah. Hmm. I don't know what to put on this thing. Sometimes the point system don't really make much sense for me. Okay, that's a bet. Um, mm, uh, my one monthly goal. Hmm. I really just want to be like just really 10 toes down on my levels, you know? And no ifs, ands, or buts, you know? Um, no drawing intraday levels, like levels in the middle of the day. In the middle of the trading session while I'm looking for a trade to take. And just really like I feel like if I don't take any trades away from the levels, it gives me the freedom to really be aggressive at the level. And but I mean, aggressive is like still got to be really patient though before. I don't know if aggressive is the right word. Um, but yeah, you know, just I just want to accept that there are a lot of moves that happen away from levels, and no, 3-1 Montana. Um, I think I averaged. Did I average 3-1 in May, in April? Yeah, last month I was 3.23-1 profit loss ratio with pretty lacking win percentage there. But yeah, the risk to reward is really nice when I do what I'm supposed to do on the stocks that I'm supposed to trade, anyways. But yeah, I think I'm getting better at focusing my attention on the main stock in play. I readjusted my filter. I don't want to trade. I've kind of forgot how the larger caps really cling to the spy in the market more than the mids. And so I made that adjustment. Hmm. Yeah, it's just dialing in on the levels tray. I feel like that's the main thing I need to work on. My stock selection I think has gotten better, and focusing on the one in play has gotten better. Nah, I'm fooling on 1-1, man. You gotta have really high accuracy to do 1-1. Well, you gotta give it room if you're shooting for higher R targets. I mean I have a system for moving up my stop and capturing profit, but there's a point in the trade where I gotta let it ride and see what it's gonna do.
Profitability is damn near impossible with 3 to 1. I literally was profitable last month with 3.23 to 1 with tons of mistakes. I'm not saying I'm going 3 to 1, meaning I'm not taking any profit unless it's over 3R. That's just like my goal is to have a high risk to reward outcome. But my goal is to take profit based on the chart and volume and levels. That's my goal. I believe I can have a higher RR than 3 to 1. But I really want to remove myself from the expectations in the trade. Like once I'm in the trade, I want to be focused on the price action and the volume and the levels of resistance as they come into play. What's up, peoples? Correct. Stock honcho. Minimum. That's why I say I don't want to be focused like in the trade. I don't want to be focused on the R's. I want to be focused on the chart. And when I do that, I can sell really well. Like, I mean, I think this was a good example today of um being able to sell. Like these executions here and yesterday, all these sales, that was me taking off my price target and just literally watching the price action and the tape and selling into strength. And the result of that was like 4.4R. So like I don't want to hold, just buy here and not do anything until I get to 4R or 3R. Just want to be able to do what makes sense at the time, adjusting to market conditions, so to speak.
PENG.
Nah, I don't do any swing trading. I did put some money in my Webull account with the idea of doing some swings, but I just haven't had the time to really focus on those kind of plays. Super focused on trying to get this intraday thing going. Yeah, almost had it BLT. I made an R back, got down to negative 2.98 R, and then just couldn't get any follow through, man. Yeah, we usually say we say risk to
LPL.
reward, but people usually write it. It's actually profit loss ratio. So the profit to loss. That's why you put the profit first and then the loss afterwards. This month is kind of janky because I started out $10 risk and then dropped back down to $5 risk. So it threw off my profit loss ratio, and I'm only at 2.24 this month. But I actually had some pretty sizable wins this month, I think. Just not very many green days. At all. Man, what a rough month. Mm, yeah, pretty bad. Yeah, it happens every time, Loco. Every time. Every time I have a good streak, get destroyed. Destroyed. Mm. Looking forward to next month, though. Buy a stock and go to sleep. It takes that would it takes I've swing traded before. Just takes some research and all that stuff. I'm just not on that time right now. Well, the thing is to just stop taking the bad trades, bro.
It's not like I hold past 1R. I just take a lot of bad trades. What's up, HH? Yeah, I mean 30% is unacceptable, Pond. That's all there is to it. It's just unacceptable.
LPL.
Taking trades in the range. Taking trades away from my levels.
LC.
Taking trades on stocks after big red candles like this. Doing a lot of dumb stuff still. Taking trades after huge wicks. You know. Well, I mean, removing the element. I mean, how many times do we say I'm not going to do this anymore and then we come in and do it? You know, that's like it's a tough process doing that. But I've made progress on a lot of this stuff. I've made progress on my stock selection. Yeah, I got to get SMCI up out of here. Had a tough time on SMCI earlier this month. It's a large cap. Got to get it out of here. Get it out of here. But yeah, I know. I really want to dial in my entry criteria though, as far as when price comes to my level, what am I actually looking for, and not going to, what am I not going to do? That part is still kind of vague. How much longer? Hmm. Who could say, man? You don't know what you don't know. Like I've been contemplating taking off pre-market high for a long time, and then today was the day that I was like, all right, I'm taking it off after so you don't really know you don't know what's on that next bridge that you got to cross. You don't know what's on the other side. Yeah. But I really believe that most losses are due to mistakes. Definitely most of my losses are due to mistakes. There's a human issue. It's just like it's our brains are not meant to
engage in this type of activity. It's a lot of reprogramming that has to happen to make this work. A bot? I don't know. There's a lot of variance involved. There's a lot of nuance. It's not, I don't think I have that type of strategy. There's a lot of discretion involved. It's just like, you know, some days you got a stock that has a really good catalyst, and then some days you got a stock that, I don't know, you know, seems okay enough of a catalyst, or you got sector momentum and it just doesn't have the same follow through. And it's just a lot of variables, bro. All right.
PENG.
Well, knock. I mean, there's still stuff to learn from each day. Like usually, I always try to change for the variable. To me, when I look at the trades that I do well on and I look at the trades that I do bad on, there's usually uh, a common theme, you know. Here. Like it's often the same mistake over and over again. The thing is, I believe that it's possible.
LC.
I've seen enough examples of other people doing it, and I've seen enough examples of myself doing it. And even if I'm not doing it, I've seen enough examples of it happening on the screen, what I'm looking for. And so I just believe it's possible, and I'm gonna keep coming in here every day and working on it, you know. Some things require a lot more work than others. Some things, you know, you feel like you're in the same spot for a long time before you actually figure out how to move to the next step. Yeah, and I just think you have a completely different outlook on this whole thing than I do. Especially after I listened to your video last night. You have a completely different belief about this thing than I do. Yeah, I don't agree with you. I don't see it that way at all. Am I putting in the work? I have not been putting in enough work. Life's been crazy busy for me, man. Just to be able to sit here in the morning and do the work that I get to do in these, you know, couple hours that I get to sit here has been a lot to be able to do. I just with that type of stuff, Pon, I don't think you have an open mind enough to actually find the truth on that. Like anytime I open my mouth about it, you're like back to trading, you know. I think the truths are obvious, but some are just hard to open your eyes to. But just like I think it's obvious that people are able to consistently make money from the market by trading a system, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I have a system. It just needs work. It needs work. I need work. That's what I'm here doing every day. I'm working on it. Oh man, May was like one of my worst months in a long time, Gus. Well, probably not that actually. It felt like a really bad month, but I probably March was probably just as bad actually. I wish I could see like a list. Do they have that? I saw it. That snapshot. Imperative. Yes, you can just look at the line, huh? All right, Pond. The thing, CJ, is even once you find edge,
PENG.
the discipline to actually execute the way you need to execute is another part of the difficult thing. You know, don't try to win big, focus on small gains over time. Yeah. Um, man, I would really just like to see if I could uh yeah, I agree, CJ. I got to figure that part out, Gus. I can't perform consistently enough. I don't think I ever seen myself perform consistently enough to get even close to that that's a kind of a crazy question. I don't even think on my best month have I had a really high um I don't know if I've ever been over 40%. This was May last year was
LC,
39. Actually no, I take that back. But this was years ago that I had 60%. Mm, nah, stats are hot garbage, bro. I have good risk to reward, and I have good like I'm good at only losing one R, and my winners are usually bigger than that.
LC,
But my all time risk to reward is 2.5 to 1, but my win percentage is only 26% all time.
LPL,
Well, I mean, I've seen that I've never had a really high win rate.
LPL.
It's pretty clear that the higher RR is what I need, but even still, I still have to have a higher win rate than I have had this month. This month was exceptionally poor, though. The RR is made on the entry, bro. Like I'm not I'm really just looking for like back to high of day. How do you focus on accuracy besides just trying to take the best trades you can take? That's literally what I try to do every day. Um, I really feel like I'm closing in on something though. I just kind of had a rough go um, this month because it took me a while to really decide that I was going to stand on business on my levels, which was like this last week basically. Yeah. Well, to me, local. That's why I'm looking for catalyst stocks because those are stocks that buck the market condition. You know, they. I bet it is, Gus. Yeah, I know that's going on too, Montana. At the end of it, it's just I have to be more disciplined with the trades that I take. That's all it is. Like I know what a good setup looks like. I know what I'm looking for, but it just requires a lot of patience and it's been really hard for me to do that. But like I feel like the last few days this week, you know, I've been willing to sit on my hands until at least until I get a real pullback somewhere near a level. I just got caught up real bad today on pre-market high and had I waited for the actual daily level, um it fell right through and I don't think I would have even taken a trade. All right, CJ, appreciate you. Yeah, all right guys, let me get out of here. Um Definitely need to do some deep diving this weekend to prepare myself to make some solid adjustments on just my decision making and what is actually a tradable situation. But um, singling out my trades to only trade at a daily historical level is gonna be huge. Forex Factory. I remember looking at this. All right, BLT.
PENG.
What am I supposed to see from this? Red envelopes. Okay, yeah, that's what's up, Gus. Would love to see that. All of them, bro. They're all red days. I mean, what am I looking for on this page? Like, I'm sure the whole month wasn't red, bro. Like, this isn't the problem. It's definitely not the problem. Like, look at my month, bro. You saying all of these days are market issues? Nah, bro. It's not the problem. It's not the problem, bro. Stock selection, trade selection. That's the problem, bro. It's like even if the market conditions are bad, and it's actually affecting the stock I'm trading, then it should be obvious on the chart of the stock I'm trading that it's not it's not uh it's not bullish. Yeah, that'll be because I'm overall unconvinced, but I'll drop this calendar in the Discord, bro, and see what you come up with. Let me know. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for hanging out. It's been a month. uh, I'm excited for next month though. Got some I'm very hopeful. It's not going into the weekend on a red day usually sucks, but generally it's easy to see what I'm doing wrong, and I know what I want to do going forward. It shall be done. All right, y'all. But hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. Discord links in the description. And I'll check y'all later, man. Peace.